I look at life differently by knowing savor every moment you have. I never give up hope, and whenever you say goodbye, always say I love you.
We have 5 children. We have 14-year-old triplets and an 11-year-old and a 7-year-old.
I have 3 daughters. One was running for college, and the other 2 were running in high school.
I was been married for about 3 years. We thought we were healthy, everything was fine. Our daughter was healthy, we're happy, we're blessed. We have a beautiful little girl.
Life is very busy with 5. It's kind of like a tag team with us. We have one car going this way for the evening, one going that way.
And after a while, I check my chest and I find a lump.
They called me at home and they told me what I didn't want to hear, that I had cancer.
They found 3 lumps actually.
I was told about the size of a tomato at that time.
So I diagnosed with breast cancer, stage 3.
My mind went right away to the kids, to the family, to the things that we do. How are we going to tell the kids that we have cancer again?
That was the worst day in my life.
I'm like, no, I'm not gonna stop fighting. I have never stopped fighting for anything.
As soon as I got the call, the very first time they called to say, yes, it's invasive breast cancer, the first thing that came to my mind was, oh, chemo. This time I have to do chemo.
When I started chemotherapy, I had to start cutting my hair and shorter, so the impact would be more easy for me to accept.
I didn't realize the first treatment that I had that it was going to be so fast.
My aunt was diagnosed in 2011 with breast cancer. She went through the process of chemo. She was in the shower and just started taking clumps out and just realized that it was time.
So that night I went to the salon and had my stylist shave my head off.
It hit her harder than she thought it was going to hit her. And when she looked in the mirror, she didn't look like herself.
Nancy came in and sat down with us, and she had a couple things for us, and one of the things was an envelope from Strands of Strength.
So I took the information from them and later find out that it was going to be for free. So it was even better for me because, you know, when you get cancer and all your bills start to accumulate and you don't see the end of it.
When I got home then, I'm looking at everything that I got, and the Strands of Strength certificate said free. 2 days later, we went in and my daughters came with. He just measured my head.
Helped me understand the shade of my hair, natural hair, and something that would look good with me, with my skin.
He kind of put his fingers through my hair just to kind of feel my hair, and he came back, had a wig, and he put it on, and my girls were like, Mom, that looks just like your hair. It looks just like you. And wow, I'm looking in the mirror, it really does. That's so awesome.
And I'm like, yeah, this is the one.
And I was so happy with the wig. It was all the time looking good.
They saw me with the wig, they really liked it. They're like, Mom, you look like you're not even sick. So we like you to stay that way. Project that you're okay.
The hope that I have for somebody that is a recipient of one of the Strands of Strength wigs is that it does instill that self-esteem that maybe they've lost for a minute.
It's kept me going in front of the mirror. I just keep saying to myself, this is not permanent, you know.
Wearing the wig was the best thing. So I feel again power. I feel I'm normal again.
When we went out, it was easier that my mom had the wig on because people didn't ever stare at her and didn't look and point and talk and all that. I knew she was normal, but I just didn't like when people did that.
It was great. We just really were blessed by Strands of Strength with it just keeping a little bit more normal. You know, my kids, when I went to concerts, when I went to games, it's not the sick mom in the stands. It was somebody who, you know, could draw on some eyebrows and head out to the game.
I mean, having a wig is like a little bit of therapy. It's like your battle partner, I would imagine.
I feel like the wig helps you to cope faster what you're going through.
Now, even I forget to wear my wig, and my daughter will remind me and say, Mom, go get your hair. We need to go buy donuts.
With Strands of Strength, it allows those of us that want to help, but maybe don't know how to help in the best way. This is an unbelievable opportunity to help and to make a difference. So it's a pretty neat gift to give.